Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals coming to you live from Asia. The Ric Flair of crypto coming to you live from Asia. We're going to be talking about a 16,500 pump or increase that could be happening for Cardano in the next short while, according to an article. So we're going to jump into that. Also, we're going to be talking about what's going on with Bitcoin, what's going on with Dogecoin, and from Dogecoin perspective, I see a huge accumulation, going on for Dogecoin right now, and I really believe that this could be the time that the party gets started for Dogecoin, because I think once we have this huge accumulation, we could be seeing a 30% blast off. That could take us up to 20 cents, 30 cents. So we're going to be jumping into that, talking about that, and much more, guys. Don't forget, remember, none of this is financial advice. It's just for entertainment, guys. So hopefully you're being entertained by the OG out there. Also, want a big shout out to George from Crypto Russ. His channel has recently been taken down, so hopefully you'll get it back. And a lot of creators support you, George. We love you. So guys, don't forget to go down there, smash the freaking likes, subscribe. Let's dive into it, guys. Let's absolutely dive into it. It is a great time to be alive. So guys, go back and watch all my other videos. I would appreciate it, and become a channel member. That would be much appreciated. So what's going on right now? We can see that yesterday that the U.S. markets were pretty much down, pretty much a bad day out there. It looks like Elon Musk was chiming in and saying Tesla CEO Elon Musk sounds pessimistic note about the economy on his recent earnings call. So it looks like Tesla adjusted earnings of 66 cents per share, so down. So Tesla shares are down. Total operating margin also came down as well. But it looks like Musk did express concern and caution about the state of the global economy, that the said that the company would be focused on making affordable cars. So it looks like we could see that Tesla's prices could come down. Now, I mean, I like Tesla, but interestingly, I was in a Tesla the other day in Bangkok, and compared to my BMW, it's a great car. But it's just like the interior is like boring. You just don't feel the luxury, a little bit bare bones out there. So, Elon, if you're watching this, maybe you could increase the luxury of the interior of the car out there. It's a great car. It's a smart car. I love it, but it's a little bit boring. DXY-wise, just kind of going flat out there. What's going on with Bitcoin, guys? So Bitcoin is kind of forming this bull flag right now. This is kind of like a bull flag formation here. There's a flagpole. There's a flag. And if this does pan out, we could be seeing that we could get a bit of an increase, probably next up around about $30,000 for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is slightly. It's kind of just neutral out there. I mean, it's up ever so slightly, like 0.3%, which is not bad considering that the broader markets, as I showed you, tank. We did have the Nasdaq was down 1.62%, pretty violent day. S&P was down, and Dow Jones was down as well. So overall, Bitcoin is holding its own. Ethereum is, it keeps bumping its head against this downward sloping resistance, and we keep going down, and if we can't get past this area here, then the probability of us going down is probably more likely than going up out there. So is this a good time to be buying the dips, a good time to accumulate? I think from my perspective, this is a great time to be accumulating more cryptocurrency, a great time, because I still think that we're at the beginnings of a huge breakout, guys. We are seeing the Bitcoin dominance is going up, Ethereum dominance is going down. Overall, we're still seeing that Bitcoin is doing pretty well, up almost 6%, and it's consistently holding strong where the altcoins are not doing as well, and that's pretty typical. You'll see that there's going to be a flight from altcoins into Bitcoin. You'll see the Bitcoin dominance will start to rise significantly. And then once we have significant rise in Bitcoin price and the dominance, then we're going to start to see people will be divesting themselves from Bitcoin into altcoins, guys. So that's kind of like what's going on out there, guys. So we'll see what happens and overall. But remember, diversification is key out there. We're seeing Ethereum is down as well. We're seeing BNB is down. Yesterday was up. XRP is down as well. Don't sleep on XRP. I think good things, big things are coming. We're seeing Cardano is down as well. We're going to be talking about Cardano. Some analysts expect and are thinking that Cardano could be going up to 16,500%. We're going to talk about that. Maybe it's hyperbole. Maybe it's just like a lot of rah-rah. But we're going to be talking about that. Dogecoin is also down. Once again, Doge is getting beaten back at the 6 cent level. Overall, if we take a look at the picture here, we're seeing a little bit of green for BTC at 28,410. We're seeing Ethereum as well. Basically neutral, guys, out there. Not looking so good. Fear and greed. Let me give this a minty refresh. Don't forget to smash Dogecoin 111. Subscribe me, why me, and love this channel, guys. It's time. It's always time to be blessed. It's always time to be well. It's always time to be positive. So we are seeing that, Bitcoin's ability to basically weather the storm and stay pretty consistent, even though with low volumes and the broader market's going down, we can see that the sentiment is slowly rising for Bitcoin. So that's good. Where are we in terms of returns for October? Remember, October was supposed to be October. So October, we're still up 5%, so that's good, guys. I think it's great, guys. It's absolutely great. Bang, Dogecoin 111. Smash the likes, guys. So let's discuss Dogecoin. So we can see here that Dogecoin has been forming this descending triangle for some time, since April. I mean, you can. Let me just close this off for you. You can actually even go on a longer time frame for that. You can see here that if we condense this, let's condense it. You can see that we can even extend this all the way up to here, up to like November 2022. So Dogecoin has kind of been consolidating for almost a year, ladies and gentlemen, and keep in mind that fundamentally Dogecoin is right now following the trend of Bitcoin. But what we're seeing now is we're seeing a pretty huge accumulation. And this accumulation, and we're seeing, look at the volumes. The volumes are pretty low. We had some really serious volumes back in July, back in the summer. The volumes have kind of dropped off in August, and in September till now, it's just been kind of like flat. We're seeing a little bit of a peak in interest, but overall the volumes are low. And that is because there's a huge accumulation. And I'm thinking from my perspective, we could be seeing that we could see a big pump, guys. We could see a big pump, 30-40% pump. And I think we could probably get back up to these levels and see 8 cents coming in pretty soon for Dogecoin. And once we get back up to 8 cents, I think that Dogecoin could actually get itself up to 10, 15 cents. But we're seeing a huge accumulation right now. But, nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to move until we see something serious happening with Bitcoin. And we definitely need to see Bitcoin taking off. We need to see a Bitcoin getting itself, let me just refresh this. We need to see Bitcoin getting itself back into this blue box zone out there. And before we can do that, that's around 30,000, 30 to 40,000, 32,000. Once Bitcoin can get itself out of this blue box zone, then we're going to see a ride like you've never seen before, guys. And it's happening. It will happen, I think. People are expecting, next all-time high around August 25th, 2025. That's what people are expecting. Some have been saying 100,000, some have been saying 200,000, but definitely it's going to be bigger and better than the last top. That's what I think is going to happen, my humble opinion only. So get ready. I think we're seeing the massive accumulation for Dogecoin, and I think it's good, guys. We're seeing Dogecoin is down right now, not looking good. On a shorter time frame, Dogecoin is not looking good. But on a longer time frame, I still think this is a good time to accumulate Doge, pick up some Doge, and wait for big things to happen, guys. We're still waiting for Elon Musk. Elon Musk has been pretty quiet. So overall, not looking too good for Doge out there. Now I want to jump into this. This is based, the thumbnail talks about this 16,500%. So Cardano getting ready to explode. Okay, so this is analyst out there, and he's talking about this big increase. So and let's just paraphrase. It looks like Cardano has been stuck in accumulation zone for a couple months, and not only Cardano, we're seeing a whole bunch of altcoins stuck in this range. I mean, Dogecoin is one of those coins that have been stuck in this range for a very long time, and now has not seen any kind of run up. So there's nothing happening. This continued accumulation as well as trading in very light range could mean a very significant breakout. So we're seeing accumulation for Cardano, we're seeing accumulation for Doge, we're seeing accumulation for a lot of top cryptos. So according to Tim Warren out there, he's saying Cardano could see a 16,500% surge. Okay, so Tim Warren, one of the hosts of Investing Bros show on Discord, took to X, Twitter, to share a rather bullish Cardano chart. In the chart, Warren points out that Cardano's previous price performance, which has been nothing short of phenomenal. Okay, remember, I believe Cardano is a pretty solid project. So according to him, as the chart shows, the 88 price has fallen 98%. And not only 88, we're seeing a lot of cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin also drop approximately the same amount. From its all-time high, which it had in 2018, 88's price was sitting as low as 18 cents, but the imminent turnaround would take the entire market by surprise. And remember that the all-time high for Cardano was $3. Okay, all right. So from that perspective, anything applying this historical performance. So he's talking about historical performance, overlaying it on the current price. So he's saying, look, if we have this current historical performance, that could put 88's price could go as high as $40. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a deep dive in this chart right now. So what he's saying, he's overlaying the historical performance from 2021 onto this chart, and he's saying that if we have the same kind of repeat of pattern from 0.018 cents out there, and we have 16,500% increase, we could be seeing about a $40 Cardano. Possible, could be possible. Who knows? Could we get back above $3.10 for next all-time high? Yeah, I think that's doable. $40, maybe. But I'm more optimistic that we could climb ourselves back up to between $3 to $5 range. That would be, I think, more likely. $40 for Cardano. Yeah, I'm not quite convinced that is possible, but we did $3 before, right here. Could we do $5? Possible, but that's really going to depend on the total amount of liquidity coming in the market, and not only on Cardano, but all other altcoins will also increase as well. But it's going to depend on Bitcoin, right? So. A lot of people are saying, no way, hey, hold the phone, it's too much out there. Yeah, I think, conservatively, $3 to $5 range. Next all-time high for Cardano out there. Guys, did you guys know that the X platform tests a pilot application to verify users? So looks like Elon Musk is testing this pilot application on X platform that requires new users to verify their accounts as corporate entities by making a payment, opting for X Premium subscription, or paying a $1 fee to prove they're not bots. So this is being rolled out in the Philippines and New Zealand. And basically, if you want to have access to the features, you got to prove you're not a bot. And the way you do that is you verify KYC, and you got to pay it back, right? Okay, so that's what's going on. Guys, let's take a look at what's going on with Twitter right now. So don't forget to go and follow me on my Twitter. So we can see that Bitcoin expanding flat correction is happening right now. So according to this, this is basically Elliott wave theory right now. So we're kind of in this area. So we got Elliott wave 1, we got ABC correction here, and then we got the C wave here. And if this holds true, we do have the Elliott wave theory play out, we could see, according to this, easily reaching 30,000, easily reaching $70,000. So hopefully it play out. Hopefully it play out. I hope it does. You hope it does. Stock Money Lizards is also coming out and saying, look, by the end of the year, he's targeting Bitcoin to be about $45,000 to $50,000 out there. So, and basically he's overlaying the 2020 factual. I guess it's factual if it's fractal. Out there. So he's kind of saying, we're at basically the same kind of pattern. We're looking at breaking resistance, and if that happens, we could see $40,000 to $50,000 Bitcoin. That would be nice. I mean, I'm buying Bitcoin on a regular basis. Looks like Justin Tesla reveals none of their $312 million worth of Bitcoin was sold in Q3. So Elon Musk is still holding strong like a madman, and he's got diamond hands. Also, looks like will we ever see a Bitcoin ETF approval? Well, according to this, there's a strong chance that Bitcoin ETF is approved within 85 days. So the next deadline is November 17th. But assuming a delay, all eyes are on the 21 Shocks ARC on January 10th. Of course, this could happen anytime prior. If one of the, and remember, if one of these ETFs are approved, then that will have a cascading reaction. Of course, then Gary will start approving everything. Bang, 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 bang. Now, Gary Fink from BlackRock, he did say that, flight to freedom and all that kind of stuff, and Bitcoin is probably a good hedge against inflation. So looks like they're on point to have Bitcoin, and they love Bitcoin. Remember, BlackRock, they've got a ton. One of the biggest fund managers on planet Earth. So if they're talking about Bitcoin, and if we do have the ETF, then institutions are gonna like pile in. It's gonna be good. So complete the bottom, ensure stability, and continue moving. So we saw that 2022, the bottom is here. We saw that, we lived it. 2022. Wow, that was a really nasty year, guys. So looks like if we have this continuation pattern here. We completed the bottom here in 2017. We saw the top. 2015 we saw a bottom. So 2022 was a bottom, right? And that was around about $1,700, right? 17.5, if I'm not mistaken. That's when we had all the FTX debacle and stuff. So according to this, if history doesn't repeat, but definitely rhymes, we could definitely be seeing $150,000 or something coming in 2025. I mean, it's not going to be tomorrow, boys. It's not going to be like, tomorrow, bang, moonshot. No, it's going to be 2025. So, take your time. Guys, just in, also, Bank of America reports unrealized losses of $131.6 billion. Wow. Seth has just come out and he says, look, cracking the Bitcoin code. We could see that this is going to happen, right? When the weekly 20-day moving average, the red, crossed over the 50-day moving average, the blue, and it just did that right there. Get ready for liftoff, and we've seen this time and time again. The bears are crying this time. It could be different, pointing to the Black Swan event here, but guys, stop it. We got good things to look forward to. We got 2024 halving that's going to be happening. We got the BTF spot ETF. We got rate cuts and bank diversification into Bitcoin. And I think we will see that mainstream banks are just going to say, okay, we've had enough of this crypto crap. Let's get on board. And I think we're going to see a bit of a change in their mindset, a change in their thoughts. And I think that for a very long time, they've been fighting it. They've been pushing back against it. And I think at some point, they're just going to, and now they're kind of like in denial, right? Banks are collapsing and they're saying, oh, we're good. But they're denying it. So I think that overall, we're going to see that there will be an acceptance. There will be a capitulation event where banks start to okay, let's start having some of our assets in Bitcoin. Maybe not, maybe they don't touch altcoins, but definitely Bitcoin, okay? Because, the SEC has said that Bitcoin is a commodity out there. So let's see. If it happens, it's going to be good. It's going to be good out there. What else is coming in? A lot of goodness out there. A lot of goodness out there. A lot of goodness out there. Let's go back, see if there's anything more out there. Dogecoin Fear and Greed. Good morning, good evening. It's 46. That is good, guys. I thought this was funny. I just wanted to play this again. I thought this was funny. I kind of made a oopsie yesterday, and I just thought it was funny, guys. Listen to OG goof up, make a oopsie out there, and it said, "Whoops!" The OG just said this word. Oh my God, it's so funny. So listen to this, guys. If you want to chuckle, watch this. What's going on with fear and greed right now? So fear and greed is at 47, still pretty much neutral. I still think this is a good time to buy in the ticks. It's regular, not the ticks. No, we're not buying dicks, guys. We're buying the dips. Hello. Censored. I did say dicks, okay? It was an accident. Came out. Slippage. I didn't mean to say that. Dips. Yeah, I goofed up yesterday, so I just want to apologize to the community in case I offended anybody out there. It was just, I wanted to say dips, but I said, I said this instead. So my bad, boys. Anyways, guys, yeah, much love. That's all I got. I'll see you in the freaking next one, guys. Be well, be blessed. Peace out.